Hey, boom, what's up? It's Sage. I am starting a YouTube channel. If you don't know me, I am an artist and a visual... I'm an artist and a creative director based in Brooklyn, New York. You might know me from the Art Ho Collective. You might know me from taking this album photo. But you also might know me from back in the day on Tumblr. That's a long time ago, but it definitely happened. I was there. I was there in the Tumblr days. Yeah, so I am currently an artist. I make my living making art and doing art stuff. So if you're interested in that, this is the right video for you. Go on ahead, like it, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram. And I'm gonna talk to you about art, creativity, and how I ended up getting a job in the arts. So here we go. Okay, yeah, so basically it all started in high school. I went to a school that was full of white people, and a lot of them wanted to be artists. I just had never thought about being an artist because, like, when you're black and your parents have a certain expectation of you, and that expectation of my parents was to be like a doctor or a lawyer, or like do something really, like, you know, fancy, legit, all that. So I never even really thought about being an artist, so that wasn't even on my mind. When I got to high school, though, a lot of my friends started taking photos. It was really cool. But I didn't feel like I was an artist. Like, I didn't feel like really like, oh, I feel valid doing this, or I feel comfortable doing this, or I feel like I can tell people I'm an artist. Like, I did not feel connected to that at all. I didn't feel like I could draw. I think I took a photo class, but the photos, like, I think they were like awful. Like, I don't remember them at all. What else? Oh yeah, okay, so I dropped out of that photo class because my teacher actually tried to put her hands in my hair, or like she said something really weird about my hair, and I was like, I gotta go, this is weird. I'm not doing this all year. So then I got transferred to a visual art class where I met my art teacher. He is really, really cool. He worked at my school, obviously, and he was a graduate, I think, of NYU or something. I don't know. He was just a cool guy. He had a red beard. He was really enthusiastic. He really didn't settle for like subpar shit just because we were younger or in high school. He really wanted us to make art with intention, which I thought was awesome because I literally did not know what I was doing. And for him, it was really about the effort, not necessarily the final product, which was like huge for me, big, huge. Yeah, so that's when I like first started art. And I have some, put some pictures in of like some art I did in the very beginning. Yeah, so the time that I was in school, a lot of the stuff that I was talking about in my art had to do with current events and politics, mostly like protests. Really, really interesting for me to do that research, and it exposed me to a lot of information that I think made me who I am today, which is, you know, cool. Oh, what I'm wearing some painted sweatpants, and I don't know, maybe you can get me. This is my very tiny chair. It's so small. Alright, so I'm back. I took a short break to make dinner and eat, and my skin is looking kind of oily. I got this from Crude. It's like, it's supposed to take oil off your face, so that's what I'm gonna use it for. Because, cool. Okay, well, now I'm significantly less greasy. I'm living. What was I talking about? Oh, let's get into it. Should I put on my smart people glasses? Ready?
what did you think about that?
That's like my therapist voice.
What did you think about that? And how did you feel about that?
I actually really like these. I'll also link these below because I just think they look cool. Hey, I'm back. Okay, so yeah, I was really into art in high school, and then I ended up on Tumblr where I met my friend Mars, who founded the Art Ho Collective, and that's how I got introduced to a bunch of other people online who were black and making art and working in that space. And then we all got put in a group chat, and then we started Art Ho. It was Mars and Jam. I'll put their links there or whatever, or like there or wherever it'll be. And then all throughout high school, I had been working with Black Girls Rock, which is an organization that was actually founded in my neighborhood by my mentor, Beverly Bond. And I had also done these like trips to go work on urban farms. And so I was just like trying to learn about stuff. You know, I was really interested in how the world was working and how, you know, what my place was going to be in it. And I think that's like where a lot of my anxieties come from, because I'm like, oh God, there's just so much stuff to do. And I was definitely feeling that back in that time. But anyway, so I get into Howard. I'm still on Tumblr. I get to Howard. I'm posting my outfit pics in the laundry room. And then I kind of like got more followers on Instagram. More people were seeing my outfits. People were like, oh, this is cute or whatever. And I started talking to SZA, and she was like, hey, you know, let's link. And we linked up, and we ended up making just like the, you know, the stuff of such passion, which is just like such an amazing experience as your first real artistic experience going into it and being like a professional and, you know, getting things done. It's like so rewarding to have it be work that I'm so proud of. Like, it's just an overwhelming, beautiful feeling. Yeah, so during that time I also started doing more commercial work, so doing like illustrations for companies and brands, and I did some videos, some like branded content stuff, videos. Also, there's this little clip on my finger. It's actually like a fisheye lens for an iPhone camera. Yeah, so that's what happened. Then I started getting more work. People would hit me up, and I'm actually not signed by an agency, which is like a lot of people when they're doing a lot of work like this, or they're getting a lot of commercial gigs, they get an agent who like negotiates all that stuff for them and all that, but I'm just that person for myself. So it's definitely like been a learning experience, and I've always like sometimes between doing art as freelance, I'll like go work at a gallery or go work somewhere to gain like kind of more experience with fine art as it exists now. I kind of like enjoyed going to gallery spaces and learning how to sell art and like why things are certain like prices and what provenance is, and like just like all of these important parts of art that I never got to learn about because I didn't end up going to art school like a lot of my peers. So it's just like I really want to learn this terminology. I really want to know what this is all about. Yeah, that's pretty much my journey. I started it in high school. I found a community online. I was shored up by my mentors and my community and my, you know, the people who I met as a kid who have supported me through college, etc., and dropping out and all of that. So I just had an amazing support system, and I just really, really knew that at a certain point, like I got to high school and I was like, art is like so vast. There's just so much in there. There's so much you can do. And that's why I always want to encourage people to like look into careers in the arts, because there's just so many different jobs there that you probably have never heard about. Like I had only heard of one creative director when I was younger, and her name was Diane Martel. She was just like a legend, an icon to me, and one of my mom's friends. That's how I was introduced to her work. And so that gave me the idea of like, oh my God, like this is a possibility. Like I could go do more than just what everyone expects, or more than just what everyone wants from me.
yeah, and that's my art journey. And at some point I put these glasses back on because I really, really like them. I like them so much. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching this. And let me know if you are interested in more videos like this from me, what you would want from me, what careers, you know, if you want me to start listing specific careers, like any ideas you guys have, I'm totally down to run with them and just see where it goes. So ask me some questions in the comments, DM me some questions, and we will just make a channel out of it. Won't we?